Lord, I already know what I need to do. That's what makes this so hard. If I were confused, I could wait. If both paths look the same, I could ask for a sign. But this isn't confusion. This is fear, and I'm bringing it to you before I bring it anywhere else this morning. I've been carrying this decision for longer than anyone knows, turning it over at night, running through every version of what happens next. And the truth is, somewhere underneath all the noise, I think I already sense which way you're leading. But the cost of that path, God, the cost of it is what keeps me frozen. I'm not afraid of choosing wrong. I'm afraid of what choosing right will take from me. And I haven't said that out loud to anyone, not to the people who love me, not even to myself, really, until right now. Because admitting that I know the answer, but I'm too scared to act on it, feels worse than being lost. At least being lost gives me permission to wait. But I can't keep waiting, can I? The delay has become its own kind of wait. Every morning I wake up, and the decision is already sitting at the edge of the bed. It doesn't leave. It just gets heavier. And I've started to realize that not choosing is a choice too. And it's not a lighter one. It's just a slower one. So here I am, not ready, not brave, not at peace about it yet, but here. Father, I'm scared of what I might lose. I'm scared of the conversation I'll have to have. I'm scared of the look on someone's face when I say what I've been holding back. I'm scared that once I speak the words or sign the paper or take the step, there's no undoing it. And I've built so much of my safety around keeping every door open, keeping every option alive, that closing one feels like losing a part of myself. But you already know all of this. You've watched me circle this decision for weeks, maybe months, and you haven't rushed me. You haven't shamed me for hesitating. You've just stayed close, and I want to thank you for that before I ask you for anything else. Thank you for not making me feel small while I've been afraid. I think part of what scares me is that I've confused peace with comfort. I keep waiting to feel comfortable about this decision before I make it, and that feeling never comes. So I tell myself I must not have peace yet, and I use that as a reason to stay still another day. But I'm starting to wonder if real peace doesn't always feel comfortable. Maybe sometimes peace is just the quiet certainty that you're in it, even when everything around the choice still feels uncertain and exposed. God, would you meet me in that gap, the space between knowing and doing? Because I can see the bridge, but my feet won't move. And I need you to be the ground underneath me when I finally take the first step. I confess that I've been bargaining with you in my mind, trying to negotiate a version of this decision that doesn't cost me anything, a path where I get to obey, but nothing changes, where I follow you, but nobody gets uncomfortable. And that path doesn't exist. I think I've known that for a while. I just wasn't ready to stop looking for it. Help me stop building exits out of the road you're asking me to walk. And Lord, I think about the people this decision touches, the ones who will be affected by what I choose. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to be the reason someone else's day gets harder. And I've been holding the weight of their reactions in my chest like a stone, as if I'm responsible not just for the choice, but for every feeling it creates in everyone around me. Release me from carrying what was never mine to carry. I can be thoughtful. I can be kind. I can be honest in how I move. But I cannot control how the world rearranges itself after I do. That part has always belonged to you. I lift up every person listening this morning who is standing where I am standing. People with unsigned papers on their kitchen tables, Unsent messages saved in drafts. Conversations rehearsed 100 times but never started. People who are so afraid of the cost of doing the right thing that they have stopped moving altogether. Would you remind them, remind us, that frozen is not the same as faithful? That staying still out of fear is not the same as waiting on you? Your word says in the book of Joshua, "Be strong and of a good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest." Whithersoever, not only the safe roads, not only the choices that feel certain. Every path I walk with you, underneath me, is held ground. Even the ones that cost me something I didn't want to give. God, I'm not asking you to make this easy anymore. I think I finally stopped asking for that. What I'm asking is harder and simpler at the same time. Make me honest enough to stop pretending I don't already know, and held enough, not brave enough, held enough to take the step while my hands are still shaking. I don't need the full picture. I don't need the next 5 years laid out in front of me. I just need today's portion of courage, not a lifetime supply, just enough for the next conversation, the next honest word, the next breath after I say the thing I've been holding in. I place this decision in your hands, not because I've finally figured it all out, but because my hands are too tired to keep gripping it. And I choose to believe that what I lose in obedience, you are faithful to replace with something I couldn't have seen while I was busy clutching what I was afraid to release. Today doesn't have to be perfect. The choice doesn't have to land flawlessly. I just have to stop rehearsing and start living it. So I'm asking you one more time, go ahead of me. Be in the room before I walk into it. Be in the silence after I've said what I need to say. Be in the aftermath I cannot control. I release the outcome to you, God. Not because I'm strong enough to let go, because you are strong enough to hold what I can't. If this prayer found the exact decision you've been circling, the one you haven't told anyone you already know the answer to, I want you to hear this. You are not a coward for being afraid. You are not too slow. And God is not waiting for you to feel ready before He meets you in it. If mornings like this one have been finding you right when you needed them, subscribing is just a quiet way of saying, be here again tomorrow, and I will be. Namatsandiri.